What up, Dokkanners? Today we're going to be testing out the newest Super EZA, and that is the Full Power Frieza. So far, every Super EZA has not missed, so I expect that this unit is also going to cook. Ooh, look at the effects and how it bleeds. It looks like it bleeds into the overlay, doesn't it? That's kind of nice. So we're going to be jumping into a bunch of blue zone events because we want to be fighting superclass enemies, mainly pure Saiyans. But before we do, let's take a look at what the unit can do. So let's check it out right here. The leader skill doesn't change. The super attack does not change. Super EZAs merely only upgrade the passive. Considering this passive used to be this, I'd say that is a very substantial upgrade. So he causes immense damage, raises defense by 30% for 3 turns, ki +3, attack +150, attack +300%, and defense +150 when performing a super attack, reduces damage received by 50%, and starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, damage reduction rate -10% with each turn passed, no more than 30. So after all of that is done, he will have retained 20% of his damage reduction. Defense +150 reduces damage received by 30% as the first attacker in a turn. That gives him a really good defensive presence turn 1, which is nice, 80%. Plus an additional attack and defense +150 when performing a super attack as the second or third attacker in a turn. Launches an additional super attack if HP is 50% or more when attacking. If HP is 50% or less when attacking, performs a critical hit when attacking superclass enemies, and attacks effective against all types when attacking extreme class enemies. Plus an additional ki +12, attack +150% when there is a pure Saiyans category enemy. Now, how do you build the character? I currently have the unit built for additionals and dodge, because back when he had his original build, I really just didn't want to use him a whole lot. So I was actually, wait a second, that's Frieza. I forgot to take a look at his 7th step. That's what I meant. So Frieza is entirely wrong. It was the 7th step versus the 8th step. But as you can see, defense is what he's trying to boast with a super attack. So I tried to have him do that, and I also gave him dodge because he's not defensively very good. But now he is. And so the question is, with 50% or less giving you the guaranteed crit, is that what you want to be relying on for damage, or do you want to give him a little bit more? So far, I have him spec'd out for additionals and dodge. I'm going to just keep it that way for now because this is how I had the character built. So 20 additional, 14 dodge. I might incorporate some critical in there. And in terms of best linking buddies, obviously the Friezas are going to be in there. So we're going to be running a more dangerous team. Double first form Frieza with a bunch of space traveling warriors, planetary destructions. We have a good slot 1 here with Almond Raisin. We have a good slot 1 with the Golden Frieza. I kind of want to see how good this unit can be in the slot 1, because if you have this guy running alongside the first form Frieza, that is going to be a good combination. We might be adding a key piece to the future planetary destruction dominant attack meta. This guy is going to be one of the best units in the game when this team is more complete. So let's jump in. We're going to start with UI Son Goku, and he is on the first turn, so that's good. Okay, so for the very first turn, let's see how much damage he takes. I'm going to put him in slot 1. I'm kind of glad that his dodge is only 14 and not more, because if it were more, he might just dodge his way out of all this stuff, and I just want to see him do the damage. So let's do this. In terms of link buddies, we got 5 from that. We have 2 from that, including Big Bad Boss. But I'm going to keep the AGL Golden Frieza here, and then I'll put Turles in slot 3. All right, here we go. Super Me. Very good, very good. We dodged 1. I'll take that. 22.5 million attack stat. That is a good start. That is a good start. Wow, okay. That's without critical. I don't know if I need it. Like, you can put a little bit of crit in there. Like, I have some gold skill orbs where I could give him some additionals and crit, I suppose. I don't know if I really care about that. I think I'd rather just keep it like this, especially if you've got first form Frieza lying around, and Turles, I might add. I don't think you really need it. And I feel like these days, we're kind of learning that some units don't necessarily have to hit the hardest to be effective. I think I'm more happy that we have a decent slot 1 turn 1. It's not going to last, but it could give you enough time to stall into the appropriate rotations. Almond and Raisin being the other slot 1, so we'll keep him right there. Then we'll have Frieza go right there, and Turles, are you gonna die? No. I didn't say he was the greatest, but he also needs a little bit of time to gain more stats. This Almond Raisin. Okay. Yeah. I've been saying this guy is a sword without a shield. He needs that shield. We need more of them. Because I did several runs with this unit, with Amin and Raisin essentially being the only one. Golden Frieza loses his effectiveness over time. So adding more key pieces to let that guy cook is definitely the move. All right, now we've got the Frieza and the first form Frieza together. So now we've got 5 links, including Big Bad Boss. So I'm going to put him in slot 1. We have lost... No, we have not. We haven't lost anything. We have not lost anything, starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn. So we still got time. We still have 80% damage reduction, so let's do it. Hit me. Do your worst. Come on. Don't dodge this, please. Oh, okay. All right. 22.3 million attack stat. 22.3 again. And we almost launched the 3rd one. Dude, that's fine. I don't need it. I don't. Also, this guy does work on Broly teams. He works on Int Broly, the 200%. He works on AGL Broly. He works on Metaku. Well, he's not that great right now, but still, this guy does work on some of the more top tier extreme class teams. Okay, here I think I might want to put the first one Frieza in slot 1 just to statistically reduce the chance of us getting bodied. So let's do that, and let's do that. We do give up Big Bad Boss, but it's for the best. There's one. I mean, look at that. Look at that. My unit and the friend unit are both spec'd out for maximum attack, and I believe... No, additional. Because you get enough critical by being on a team with plenty of space traveling warriors. Look at how good he is. Look. Yes. I think what we should really do is put this Frieza to the test against Royal Blue Vegeta, where dodge is disabled. As long as we can get to that point. There we go. He is a real one. There it is. Nice. Okay. All right, let's throw him again in slot 1. We still have not lost the damage reduction, so let's do this. No need for the active skill. And if Turles gets us killed, that would actually be kind of funny. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that alone. Do it. Okay. 80%. Actually, wait a second. It's from the 5th turn. Starting from the 5th turn. Oh, with each turn pass. So yeah, it hasn't happened yet. So we took 130,000. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. I like him as a tank. I like him as a tank. Once he starts to lose the damage reduction, you can shift him into the slot 2. By that point, other characters could probably take up the mantle as the slot 1 because they got to raise their defense. They got to gain more of their passives. So he will be a temporary slot 1, and then he can switch more into the offensive side. I like how he's built. I'm just going to keep him that way. I could probably stand to give him more dodge, to be honest, because he does have an additional built-in when your health is below, above 50. All right, so here, let's put the Golden Frieza in slot 1 just to compare. Golden Frieza, from the start of battle, with each turn passed, he loses 10%. So he showed up, I don't remember when he showed up. I think it was turn 1. So it is now turn 6. So 5 turns have passed, and so he has lost a lot. He's lost almost all of his damage reduction. So if we put him in slot 1, we would die For the sole purpose of winning the fight, I think I should probably put the almond raisin, actually. Everybody already knows how squishy the Golden Frieza can become. We don't need to remind people. Let's use the team correctly. Nice, nice. Wow, we actually could have done it. He didn't super. Okay. Meanwhile, this dude's got 26 million attacks. He's gonna be launching like 5 supers. And look at that. This is like the first time in a long time where my build is perfect and I didn't even realize it. All right, UI Goku, as always, getting bodied as the first test dummy in our showcase. Moving on. All right, Beast Gohan Blue Zone. I am bringing an Int Broly friend unit just because nobody ran the AGL First Form Frieza. So things are going to be a little bit more wonky here. We're mainly just testing out the Frieza. He's at 200%, so I don't really care about much else. I believe everyone else, with the exception of Turles and Golden Frieza, yeah, Turles and Golden Frieza all get the 200% from Broly, but the Almond Raisin and the Frieza do not. This guy is Planetary Destruction. Yeah. So, I mean, we should still be good. So let's put the Frieza in slot 1, because that's most likely where he's going to be hitting us. And then we'll do this. I would rather keep the Turles around because Turles will give us the extra support. The physical Turles, while I would like to keep him around to do more stacking, it's not important. And I brought a Senzu Bean because ideally, if we can destroy everybody by the time we get to Beast Gohan without losing the damage reduction, that'd be great. All right, so 14.9 million attack stat. Again, I'm not focusing on damage. I'm focusing on defense and dodging. And despite that, we did 18 million damage across 3 hits. Now, compared to some of the newer units, that's probably not nearly as impressive. But again, I am looking at him more as a tank because in my experience with the category that he is going to be best on, we need defense, and we got it. I wish some people had used AGL First Form Frieza though. Having double First Form Frieza would have been so nice for this. Would have made the event go so much faster. Okay, so we'll just do this. This is not going to help anyone on our team because this only helps uncontrollable warrior. But it will increase the amount of damage that we do. So it still serves a purpose, but yeah, in terms of giving us extra stats, not really. All right, so let's put the Broly in slot 1. Let's do that. I kind of want to just bench Frieza so I can bring him back. You know what? I don't know if we're going to make it. Oh, yeah. It's fine. We'll just test out the full power Frieza without First Form Frieza. It's fine. It's not like he has to be there all the time. Okay, there it is. Super again, please. Super again, please. Thank you. One more? No. Maybe we could have done it. I think I overestimated what Frieza was going to be doing turn 1, so that's my bad. I goofed there. Okay. Frieza in slot 1 again needs to happen. Almond Raisin only gives us space travel or fierce battle. That's not enough. So let's do this. Then we'll do this with Turles. Pretty sure that's going to bring us into the next round with Beast Gohan. We have to survive for 1 turn. Can we do that? Oh, yes we can. Unless Turles murders him. All right, so 2 turns have passed. We have 3 turns left before his damage reduction goes down. Okay, Beast Gohan coming up next. Have mercy. Oh my god. Yep. And that's why I brought a Sensu Bean. Bulma is wasted. Let's go ahead and do that. All I gotta do is make it to next turn. We'll just do this, whatever. Okay. Any chance we make it? Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that. Oh no. Do it now. Yeah, we're dead. Our only chance of winning is if he supers Turles and Turles dodges. 21%. Because Frieza, no shot Frieza is going to survive it. What? Oh my god, really? Turles hasn't launched any supers. He has nothing. No defense, nothing. He's not gonna, yeah, we're dead. He didn't do it! Let's go, okay. He's definitely doing it in slot 1. Let Sensu Bean out of it. Okay. So with him in slot 1, we have 4 links active. We have Prodigies, attack plus 15, attack plus 20, defense minus 10, which doesn't matter, and attack plus 20. Okay. But with these 2, oh, we actually get more from Golden Frieza. Okay. So I'm going to put this guy in slot 1. I'm going to have Golden Frieza in slot 2. Plus, we have the extra support courtesy of Turles. Let's see how much damage we take and how much damage we do. Here we go. Okay, don't dodge. Don't dodge this. Yes. Okay. 80% damage reduction. How much damage are we going to take here? That's really good. 200,000. That's so good. That is really good. I'm giving him full dodge. I'm giving him full dodge. Yep, full dodge. If the fights go on longer and he starts to lose that damage reduction, but he's still your only option defensively, and you got to put him in slot 1, then the dodge will help give you more consistency. Not always, it's not a guarantee, but it'll give you more shielding as your damage reduction wears off. You obviously want to be staying above 50% for the most part, so naturally you will be still getting that possibility for an additional super. You'll have some sort of a heal, support memory, links like Metamorphosis or some sort of a revive. Broly on the team gives you that heal too, so yeah, we're cooking here. All right, we got a res in place. Oh, and we canceled him. Beautiful fire. All right, Raisin Bran slot 1, Broly slot 2. Thanks for the juice, and Frieza. We win. If there's any way that we could, no, actually, it's not gonna happen. AGL Frieza's gonna kill him. That was really good. All right, we got to do one more fight. We got to do one more. We got to put the Frieza in like the most extreme of conditions. What would be a torturous scenario? Maybe one of the newer Blue Zone movie heroes, like Second Coming Broly, Family Kamehameha Gohan. No. We want to be fighting Pure Saiyans. I want to fight a Pure Saiyan. You know, actually, you could do max dodge and then balance critical. You'll have a base 5 additional and in there, so 10%. 10% into a 50-50 on a super attack, and then you could have a bunch of crit to do more damage. Actually, that too would be pretty good. All right, let's move on. In order to make this fight go a little bit faster, I'm bringing some crowd control, I'm bringing some muscle, I'm bringing the Pillarmen. But we are still gonna have the Frieza front and center. I have also changed the unit from his max additional and remainder dodge build to a max dodge and balance critical. So I actually really like that idea now, because while you do have a guaranteed crit when your health is below, you're not always going to be there. So when you're not, having a 20% chance for each super, which will likely be 2 or 3, to be a crit is pretty good. So let's put him in slot 1 and let's take it from there. I'm going to keep the Turles around because Turles gives me big bad boss, and we don't need the Broly's here because we have like 4 of them. I think we'll have the Broly's on the other rotation just to pick up the pace. All right, so 14 million attack stat, 9 million damage. I'll take it. We do it again. 5.7. Better. I mean, yeah, this guy's doing more, sure, but this guy is not a slot 1 frame 1 tank now, is he? I need to win as quickly as possible. AoE, the AoE phase takes a long time without Broly's. We might lose some of that damage reduction. Oh, he's attacking Broly? What the? Okay. STR Broly is not here. Sad. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. I want to have the Friezas together, so get out. Oh my god. Oh, why'd you kill? All right, AoE time. Oh, we have the extra support here. Ooh, that's gonna be good to see. Okay. All right, let's go after Trunks. We have type advantage there, so let's go after Trunks. Hopefully we don't get sealed or anything like that. I forget which one stuns, which one seals. Then we'll do this. Yep, because we're about to get 4 rainbow key spheres. I butchered it. Oh, no, there we go. 4 rainbow key spheres. Okay, everybody gets at 80% attack and defense, and then we get 4 extra key. Let's go after Vegeta. All right, let's see what happens. I think this is the guy who stuns. Dodge? No, but we tank it, of course. All right, you want to hit me too? Dodge it. Thank you. I'm sealed. Son of a... Whatever, man. Who was going to be the slot 1? Without that Frieza, it would have been... Oh, nice. Good job dodging now. It would have been probably the Broly, because Broly has max dodge. So, yeah, Frieza... This is my build. This is my build. Max dodge, remainder, critical. All right, that'll take out at least Trunks. Who else can we kill? There's 1 super. We have 2 more inbound at least. There's the 3rd one. And there's our hidden potential.
Additional. Is that another word for coffin?
Yep. And now we can activate home court advantage. So we can do more damage. Let's transform you. Put your radar. Then we'll do this.
Bye-bye.
This is actually going by a lot quicker. So we might have time to squeeze in one more. Let's go after Vegeta. Then we'll do this. And then we'll do that. All right, bring us home. Yes. All right. Final round. So we're on turn 5, which means 4 turns have passed. And we can only deal with him in slot 2. Okay. So we're not going to kill him, but we have a good amount of support this turn. So let's have the firstborn Frieza go first. Then we'll have full power Frieza go. And then finally Turles. I don't think we'll kill him. Wait, do we stun? I hope not. Oh, he's making him stronger. That's even better. He's making him stronger. We have 22 million attack stat, and we're raising our defense. So we're launching 2 supers right here. Good padding. Yes, don't dodge this. Eat this. Eat it. Yes, good. Okay, we took a lot more here because he wasn't in the slot 1. Don't forget that. But because we only had the 50% and we launched our supers multiple times this turn, we had a little bit from last turn, we took 500,000. That's still really good. Considering if you would have had 30% more damage reduction, how much less that would have been. That is incredible. That is very, very impressive, and I like it. Let's do this. Kill our dad. No shot we go back to the next round, but we'll see. We have 3. Let me pick up all this to heal. All the rainbow key spears stay put. All right, 3. All right. Yeah, we kill him. Broly's the gold standard. We know this. Movie bosses is the gold standard for extreme class. We know that. Their defense, unstoppable. Their offense, ridiculous. But now we're starting to see some of that. What do we call this? Their overall prowess extend past just the movie bosses. They're starting to extend into other facets of extreme class, and that is very good. Let's do one more. That was really, really quick. One more battle. We're probably gonna lose, but I don't care. I just want to test his defense. Gogeta. All right. Gogeta turn 1. Oh, wait a second. He's immune to something, right? Nullifies unarmed super attacks. We are not. Okay, we're Ki Blast. All right, so let's put this guy in slot 1. Ooh, we're gonna get some rainbow key spheres going here, actually. Can we arrange? I totally screwed that up. I could not have made that any worse. Wait a minute. All right, we're gonna pick up 3 rainbow key spheres right here. These guys only have fierce battle, but it's cool. Let's see how this goes. Super me right away. Yes. No. Good job. And that's why Frieza max dodge is good. Okay. We did 5 million on the first, 6 million. Second one is up. We raised our defense even more. All right, we did about 10 million. Third super didn't land as a super. All right. Right. One more time. Oh my God. That's 3 dodges in a row. 11.8 million on the first super, plus the 80% bump from the Broly. 11, so 12, we did 24 million damage on 2 supers with crits after dodging. That's a lot of damage. 24 million damage after 2 hits from a guy who has 80% damage reduction and is your slot 1 defender. All right, this is my last chance. Having to set up RNG to have Frieza on the first turn is killing me. So we're gonna put him in slot 1. We have maximum conditions on this team. Hopefully we get supered in slot 1. If we don't, I give up. All right, we're taking 6,000 on the first hit. 24 million attack stat. We do 8 million damage on the first hit. 24 million attack stat again. 8 million on the second super. We dodge. We dodge. I give up. All right, so Frieza with maximum dodge is 100% the way to go, in my opinion. At that point, it's up to you whether you want to be focusing more so on additional to try to give him an extra super. The more super you give him, the more defensive cushioning you give him in a 3-turn window, the more effective his slot 1 presence is on the following turn. I personally feel like with the guaranteed additional that's already there and his base 5 additional in his physical, in the fact that he's a physical unit, I think that we don't need to give him more past just maybe a couple points here and there. I would rather just try to capitalize a little bit more on the damage. But at that point, it's just a personal preference. Maximum dodge, in my opinion, is the #1 move. After that, it really doesn't matter. But this Frieza is very good for what he is surprisingly capable of doing. Defense, not something I was expecting from this guy. It's more of a golden Frieza thing. But this final form Frieza does have the juice. Full power Frieza is excellent. So once again, they don't miss with these super EZAs. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, obviously leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the full power Frieza super EZA. Do you agree with my takes? Do you disagree? What are some other runs that you have had with the unit? Let me know overall highlights in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more content in the future and click the notification bell so that you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. I am going to be doing more Sparking Zero content, so make sure you guys check those out as well. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.